We're currently living out our life mission of sailing around the world, just the two of us and our dog, on our small 44-foot monohull sailboat. But after a year of sailing around the world, in and out of 11 countries and islands, pursuing the stream, in today's video, I'll be doing the dang thang and climbing our mast for the very first time. Since Shawn is always the one doing this, I thought it was about time I gave it a shot too.
The things we do for fun on a boat.
But first, we'll be sailing about 15 miles along the Spanish coastline to a new location. As we shared last week, we traded life on the anchor for life in the marina for a brief period to get our clothes washed and stay out of the forecasted 50 knots of wind that was to come in the sheltered marina of Blanes, Spain. We had only planned to stay in Blanes for 3 to 4 days max, but after days on end of heavy winds and rough sea conditions, we found ourselves hunkered down for 13 days. But the good thing is that while in Blanes, we enjoyed the safety of the ultra-secure marina, a convenient washer and dryer, excellent dining, and beautiful beaches, permitted wine hunting, and so much more. If you missed it and you're into sailing or discovering new hidden gem places in the world, you'll probably enjoy checking it out. Join us today for a 20-minute look into our life of living out our adventures as we sail around the world.
Nothing like a little charcuterie.
We hope we inspire you to do something fun this weekend too. Well, it's time for us to get going, even if the conditions are a little less than pleasant at first.
Short chop, we're beating into it, and we should be there in a couple hours. Welcome back to Sailing Telaroo. We are headed out of Port Blanes, and we're heading to Bayless today, but we are going to go ahead and get out of here.
When you're ready, I take this one out.
All right, we're ready.
Okay, sir. Okay, ready?
All right,
You're free. Have a nice trip.
Thank you for a good stay.
Nothing, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, all the best. See you.
The best, sir.
All right, we made it off the dock. Very uneventful, very calm in here in Port Blanes. We enjoyed our time here. We're going to make our way out into the open water and head on down the coast. We ended up staying here several more days than we anticipated. It was just going to be a quick stop, but the weather and the wind really kicked up while we were here, so we were fortunate to have a good place to stay tucked away, but now it's time to move on to the next one. I'm just kind of idling until we get out. Now that we're away from the other boats, I can help you. Come to get the helm away from that fishing boat, but not up there on the front. Kind of see where those other boats, that little boat is, kind of head out that way.
Okay. Do we need to go to our port or to our starboard of that boat? That little bitty boat? So we've got about 3 hours till we get to our next point. I believe around 15 miles. We have 3.5 knots of true wind speed on the meter right now. Alright y'all, just a little update. We have been en route to our next destination, which is Bayless. for about an hour and 25 minutes, hour and 30 minutes, and we've made it 6.1 miles. It has been just beating into the waves. It started out pretty choppy, got a little better, now it's choppy again. We've just been doing this beat right into the waves, but Shawn and I have been talking about this, and sometimes you just have to make the decision to just go. And we did wait for the best day that we've had so far since being in Blanes. We were like, you know what? This is the best day that we've had, so let's just go. Let's just get to the next place. It's only 15 miles out, so let's just do it. And the good thing is we're not having 25, 30 knots of wind blowing. The waves are not 6 feet high, so it's just short chop. We're beating into it, and we should be there in a couple hours. But anyway, we just wanted to give you a little bit of an update, let you know how it's going. We definitely don't have enough wind to sail. It has been, 1, coming from the wrong direction, and 2, we've had 5 knots of wind the whole time. So anyway, just giving y'all a little update, and we'll update y'all again in just a bit if anything changes before we get there. We are almost to the marina, so we're gonna slow down for just a second, get all our fenders and lines put out. If we were to anchor outside of the marina, it would be super crazy rolly. We are definitely not gonna be trying to anchor and roll around and be uncomfortable, but there is like a couple of different beaches and some cool stuff around here, so I'm super excited about that. But just want to give y'all a little update. We're about to get these lines and fenders out and get on up here in this marina. Ready, boss man?
Ready, Freddy. Get in here and see what Bayless is all about.
Let's do it, baby.
All right, we made it, got tied up the fuel dock. Now we're going to the cafeteria and get checked in.
Just a quick little tie at the reception quay so that we can go check in with the captainery. Here comes the boss man. BRB, little one.
All right, let's go. Ready?
Ready.
For the ball? I don't want to get this thing moving too fast because it's a booger bear once you get it going. It's the calmest marina we've been in and the cheapest, I think. It's cheaper than San Miguel, I think. I'll get the sand line. Don't let him hand it to you. I'll get it.
We literally just got in our slip. The motor is still on. We haven't fixed our lines and made them neat or anything. We are officially here.
All right, y'all. So we got in the slip, got all tied off, got our sand lines secure in the back. Our bow lines are secure. Now I'm gonna go get our homemade passerelle that we made up way back in Naples, France, and we're gonna put it out here so we have it easy stepping on and off the boat. So that'll be a wrap for this slip in.
Charcuterie board is complete. We've got deviled eggs, a couple different kinds of meats, Ritz crackers, a couple olives for Shawn, some cheese, butter of course, day drinking wine. It's a very light red that Shawn and I tracked down if you didn't see that in our very last video. All right, we are going to enjoy this.
Cheers, baby doll.
Cheers, baby.
Y'all, there's nothing like a little charcuterie on a sunny Spanish afternoon here in the Med. Cheers, y'all.
Sky in this anchorage, it feels like we're in the anchorage. It's so glass calm. The sky in this marina is absolutely beautiful, and it's even more cotton candy looking in real life than it is on camera. Check this out. 8:30 p.m. right now. Alright y'all, it is a super exciting day for me. I am for the very first time ever going to be climbing up our mast. Shawn is the one who always does it. I have never been up our mast, not one time ever. So I am going to be doing this today, going all the way up to the top. I'm going to see what this is like. It's luckily not a windy day. Sun's shining through. Let's get it done. Alright, I am in the harness. Shawn's finishing getting everything else hooked up, and then I'm gonna go up.
All right, you ready to go up? Have to climb over those spreaders, kinda.
Just a little check-in. I'm not quite to the halfway point, but already having a great time. So yeah, not quite to the halfway point. And babe is down there working the lines and hoisting me up. Over halfway there. I'm at the second set of spreaders now, and I'm feeling really good. I feel great. I feel like I'm on top of the world. It's crazy because I've never been in like a harness this high up before. Flip you all that way so you can see. The things we do for fun on a boat. Shawn always gets to do this, so he agreed to let me have a go at it today. Let me show y'all how far down the bottom is from here. So that's the first spreader. This is the second spreader.
Watch your hands on those cables. Don't let the metal ring touch the top of the mast. I said don't let the metal ring on the harness touch the top of the mast. It can't go all the way in because I can't see from down here.
I've made it all the way to the top of the mast. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I did it! This is so super cool. The wind has started blowing, and every now and then I feel like the boat sway. Oh my gosh, there's the boat all the way down there. I'll pop up on the screen how high our mast is up. So cool. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to begin my descent down and call it a day. I feel so excited, so happy, and so blessed. Oh Oh my gosh, I am now back down, got all of our lines straightened up, got almost everything put away except gotta go get the harness and everything put away. But what an experience. Anyway, I also just wanted to let y'all know that our patrons got to see this ahead of time. So if you're into seeing summer bikini life, behind the scenes, early access, things that never ever go on YouTube, then you might want to check out our Patreon. We post for them almost every single day over there, and they get to see stuff that never gets up to YouTube. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know, and I'm down, and that was so cool.
Before we close out today's video, here's some information about the area. We aren't always the best at pronouncing the names of these new places that we visit,
Bayless.
Bayless, but the proper pronunciation is Belize. The biggest part of Belize is the marina, and outside of that, there's a handful of restaurants and long open beaches. El Belize is about a 45-minute drive to Barcelona. The nearest town, however, is Arenys de Mar, which Shawn and I have definitely enjoyed walking to a couple of times already from Belize. Arenys de Mar, as of 2022, had a population of just over 16K. Arenys de Mar is located in Catalonia, Spain, and also has a plethora of nudist beaches. During our long walks, it's been common to see men, women, and even children fully exposed on the beaches. Something we've come to learn is actually just part of the European culture. Not all beaches have fully nude beachgoers though, but every beach we've passed by has had at least a handful of topless sunbathers, a very normal thing here in Spain. Outside of the nude beach scenes, there's also a marina located in Arenys de Mar. Plenty of restaurants and grocery stores, coffee shops, and beautiful architecture. And of course, plenty of water sports from windsurfing, paddleboarding, kayaking, and sailing school. And this brings today's adventure to a close. Hit the like button if you enjoyed seeing the dang thing, and let us know in the comments what y'all plan on getting into over the weekend. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss out on what adventure will be next. And we'll see y'all next time on Sailing Telaroo.